Hi, I'm Chad with Amblewood Company, and today we're going to talk about the GRAD system, specifically the mini rail. GRAD comes in several different profiles of railing. The mini rail is our thinnest rail. It adds a ½ inch to your overall thickness of the siding. It's more flexible. What makes this rail unique versus the other rails have to be screwed into place. This one we can actually just nail on. We use a 3/16 ring shank siding nail and a coil nailer. Seems to work really well. One of the cool things about this rail is that this can be used on gentle curves, which we can't use the other rails for. So installation of the mini rail is similar to the installation of the starter rail. There's two key components that you have to do. The first one, making sure that depending on your installation, the rail itself is either horizontal or plumb. The other thing that is very important when you do the installation is that your clips all line up, whether it's vertical or horizontal, the clips all have to line up. It's more important for the clips to line up than the rail. Should you install this and your clips don't line up, the wood won't actually fit on. There's very tight tolerances when you're snapping the wood into place. Once that piece of wood is on the rail system, it does not come off. We do have ways that we can show you on how to replace pieces that are broken. One of the benefits of the GRAD system in general is that if you're doing something and you need to leave out a piece, you can come back at a later time and add that piece in. So let's get started. So I've drawn some lines on here to speed things up to make sure that these are level. So once you get it in place, nail it on. I found it easiest to move over to the other side, make sure we're level. And then about every 12 inches, we want to put a nail. Now that we have our rails installed, it's time for installation of the siding. When you're doing the installation, one of the most important things for the wood is to make sure that you have it lined up either top or bottom or side if you're doing a horizontal where you want it. Once it goes into place, it's really hard to move it. Take the next piece, line it up, get it where you want it to go. I find if I put my knee on it and hold it, that works. I'm using my hand. You can use a rubber mallet, but you can see the installation is pretty fast. If you've ever installed siding or soffits, one of the biggest advantages you have with this system is its ability to hold the wood in place as you install it. If you've ever done a really tall wall, you can only nail off so far before you have to move scaffolding up. If you've done soffit material and you're trying to install a 14, 15, 16 foot long piece, right? It's a multiple person thing. With the rail system, you can start, snap in a clip or two, and then move down and continue to snap it in. It will hold itself in place. Some of the questions that are asked, especially in vertical installation, how do we make sure that the wood's not sliding up and down once it's installed? On the GRAD system, we're primarily using modified material. The process of the modification limits the amount of shrinking and swelling that we see in the wood, but occasionally you do see a little bit of it just from gravity over time as the wood shrinks and swells through the seasons. There's a couple simple ways to keep the wood from sliding down. One is somewhere on the board, you can put a brad nail or a screw, maybe hide it at the top so you don't see it. All you need is one to hold it in place. You can also glue one of the clips and then snap the wood on. That glue will then hold it in place. Or GRAD makes a clip that's actually got teeth on it. You set that on there, you snap the wood into place. You only need one of those per board. Here you go, we've done our installation with the mini rail. This is our Cascade Collection vertical grain Southern Yellow Pine, thermally modified. Now, keep in mind the mini rail, it is adding a ½ inch to the overall thickness of your siding. The actual siding has a minimum thickness of 3/4 of an inch to be used with the rail. So now we're at 3/4 plus the ½ inch. So when you're figuring out what kind of trim and details you have, if you're using the mini rail, you're gonna have a minimum of 1.25 inches that you have to account for on the thickness of the wall. Well, thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions or would like more technical information, Great resource is us.gradconcept.com. They've got all your technical specifications for the GRAD rail system. If you're interested in the Cascade collection and all the different species, textures, and finishes that comes in, you can go to amblewoodco.com. They'll help you find a local dealer near you. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.